Take a look at your shoes and how to make your own shoe in the Shoe Creator.
From the main menu, navigate to Features and open Shoe Creator, and start with selecting your brand and cut.
Let your imagination run wild from here. Dream up the perfect pattern and color combination.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, they've got Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green. Then there's Dixon. And it's Post in at the center position. And we are honored, truly honored, to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is traditionally the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now Tatum. Outside White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Outside Curry. Pass to Dixon. The 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here is Holiday. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Second chance effort, and Porzingis with the lay-in.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Curry passes to Dixon. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's White. He gets it in there. White's got 5 points so far.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Dixon laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The pass to Holiday. Passes it to Porzingis. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Dixon. From outside, off the mark. Here's Boston now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this. And one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Here's Dixon. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holiday with the block.
A true defensive expert. Holiday using awareness to get there for a denial.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's tipped. Pass to White. Back to Holiday. White looking around. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Derek White.
White's got 7 points.
Well, I like how White has upgraded his ball handling over the years. A big part of his growth.
That one goes in.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Tatum. Last game, 26 points. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Can't hit from in close. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Dixon. No good on the 3.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
White against Curry. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Here's Dixon. Here's Post. The rebound by the Celtics. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
Here's Hauser. His last outing, he had 8 points. Over Butler. Hauser misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Dixon. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Hauser. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Basketball.
So it's Boston now. They lead by 4.
And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
Here's Dixon. He's got 10. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, making the defend out on the perimeter.
That one falls.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Dixon passes to Green. And there's the pass to Dixon. Chalk up 2 there. Dixon's got 15 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Dixon grabs the rebound. The Warriors trailing. He dishes it to Curry. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. And he drives in, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Passes it to Tatum. Going inside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And there it is for him. Now that's 17 points for Smooth.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Boston making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Here's Pritchard. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for Boston. Warriors shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's Dixon. His three-pointers off the mark. The Celtics shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's Hauser. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Cornett. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Horford. Pass to Hauser. Holiday against Kuminga.
Golden State foul.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jimmy Butler.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Drew Holiday has all of those and more.
Now Holiday after the missed 3 from Dixon. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Celtics basketball.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Dixon. Fires the 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Pritchard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Dixon. Takes it off the glass. And that's 19 points for Smooth.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Taken away. Down low, and now it's Green running. Can go all the way.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Boston trailing. Holiday looking over the floor. Outside, Horford. Outside, Holiday. The pass to Hauser. Just 5 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either. Warriors shooting pretty efficiently out there at even 48% in the first quarter. Here's Dixon. He's got 19. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Shot to stop the run. Great D that time from Green.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Green. And the Warriors lead by 7. 1:31 left to play here in the first.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Here's Pritchard. Hauser the pass to Horford. Over Green. And they recover it. Passes to Pritchard. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kuminga the pass to Dixon. Fade away. Green in the high post. Pass to Dixon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Holiday has it in the corner. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Jackson Davis defending. Dixon passes to Kuminga. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul. New 5 on the floor. They've got Peyton. Stephen Curry's out there with Dixon. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Craig, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He finished with 57 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Tatum following the score by Golden State. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Craig kicks to Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
To the middle, in deep. And Curry puts it in. Curry's got 5 points so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Celtics trail by 3. White the pass to Craig. Back to White. The kick out to Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Craig. White the pass to Tatum. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Curry outside. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 3. To the paint. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. The Celtics also with a sub. Cornette's checked in. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
White, wide open. He fired. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Here's Payton. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Warriors lead it. Here's Dixon. 26 points for him. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
The Celtics have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Outside, White. The pass to Pritchard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season. And here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at Porzingis, the third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it. Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Porzingis. The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Dixon. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that's now 28 points for Smooth.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Outside, Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the basket is good.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Porzingis. Passes it to White. Teardrop shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Dominguez come in for Peyton, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Steps back and fires. Here's Cornette. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Cornette's got his second bucket tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
He takes it in. The shot's good. 34 points for Smooth.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Here's Dixon. No good with the triple.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Brace Jackson. So it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.